Hi everybody, my name is Dom and welcome back to 3 Bricks Higher. Today we have a Heron Fountain for you. Now it's not just any kind of fountain. I concocted this one of mine about 2 years ago and, well, kind of want to see if it works. And I guess today we're going to find out together if it does. Now those bottles, one was a 2 liter, 2 were 1 liters, and 4 were 16.9 fluid ounces. So you can see all the other stuff right there. You can use a glue gun to seal your project if you want. I'm going to stick with a Gorilla Glue. I got a piece of plywood there, and that is just a coat rack, that's all it is. Gotta have some duct tape, man. What kind of redneck would I be if I didn't have that in my project? Now, guys, you're gonna need several straightened out coat hangers for this project, so get used to that. Take one of them things and just wring the neck of that little 16.9 ounce Coca-Cola bottle. Make sure it's good and tight, because that thing's gonna hold some weight. There you go. So you want to hang it from that rack. Now you're going to need 4 of these, so go ahead and make them and set them jokers off to the side. You're going to need to do it twice with that 2 liter bottle, and here's where the duct tape comes in, just kind of to secure those coat hangers, make sure they don't slide around, because it's going to hold some weight too. So go ahead and remove the top off that 2 liter, and find you a drill bit that's just a hair smaller than the tubing. And let's go ahead and put some holes in the top of that 2 liter bottle cap. You want 2 of them just like that. Now you're going to slide that tubing in there. And guys, here's a little trick. You see how I got it cut at an angle? Just snip it like that, and man, it really helps to just ease its way on inside that little hole. And then, man, it won't be so hard on you. After you got that tubing pulled through, this is what it's going to look like. Now that tubing you're going to cut to fit, so don't worry about a precise length. Let's go ahead and cut the bottom off of the 2 liter bottle, which is now actually the top. And I'm going to go ahead and hang that thing up by just twisting the coat hanger over the wire rack on top of this jacket holder thing. Now, guys, you're going to need that smaller tubing. You want it to touch the inside of the bottom and stick out about, 4 inches. Snip those off, and you can see it stretches down the bottom. Now, you want 2 from each 10-foot roll of the small tubing. Don't cut all 4 from one roll. You'll come up short. And when you get finished, you'll fold the entire length in half and cut it in half. Now, guys, pull that cap off a 1 liter bottle, and you're going to want to slide that right there into the top. So go ahead and cut your hole. Just one big one, but save enough room because you're going to need 2 smaller holes on the other side of that cap. Like you did last time, guys, grab a drill bit that's just smaller than the tubing. Drill your caps for your 1 liter bottles to look like this. Let's go ahead and run that big tubing down from the 2 liter lid down to the 1 liter lids. And then you're going to want to put the small tubing inside those small holes too. This is what it looks like. Now for the 16.9 ounce, you're going to want 2 small holes drilled into those, and you're going to need 4 of them. Just go ahead and get the tubing in there. Keep in mind that the tubing has to touch the bottom of that bottle. Now let's go ahead and take the small tubing from the 1 liter bottles, and let's go ahead and slide them into the caps of the 16.9. Guys, it seems like it's confusing, but I promise you it's really not. Feel free to hit pause if this looks like it's rushed. This is not a hard project. I'm just going to go ahead and dry fit this. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and put that coat hanger back around those 16.9 ounce bottles and make sure they're good and snug. Keep in mind they will hold weight, so you do not want them falling. I got 4 of them, and I'm going to start hanging them. But you know how to do that, man. You don't have to watch me do all that. This is what it looks like when it's finished. Man, that looks like a moonshine still. Hey, to help hold those 1 liters in place while they're empty, I went ahead and put a screw in the board and used little nano magnets, one in and outside of the bottle to hold it in place. And guys, this is what it looks like. Go ahead and break out that super glue, a Gorilla Glue. And use a little paintbrush. Guys, when you're doing this, you do not want to touch the threads on that bottle cap. Just get around the holes that you drilled, that's all, around the tubing. if you get it on them threads, it's not gonna. You're not gonna have an airtight fit when you screw them on the bottle. There's my octopus, and this is what I'm gonna load it with. And I'm gonna use that to pour, and I got everything in place. It's time for assembly. Man, in one of the comments one time, somebody said, I look like a gay redneck scientist from Arkansas. Man, I ain't from Arkansas. Guys, we're going to go ahead and load these things up, and you don't need to watch all that. You know how to pour. So we'll go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Guys, we'll go ahead and put those 16.9 fluid ounce bottle caps on the top. And guys, I've got it close together. I don't know what kind of pressure I'm going to push. And if you've seen my last one, the world's largest Heron Fountain, man, I made a mess. And I really don't want to do that again today. Guys, what's supposed to happen, I'm going to pour that blue water into here. And it's going to push down into these tubes, into the 1 liters, forcing the air out into these smaller tubes, into the 16.9 fluid ounces, and it's going to force the liquid out and back into the middle. That's the idea. Let's see.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Man, that guy right there, after he cleaned that mess up, I fired him. He don't work for 3 Bricks Higher no more. Now, guys, I stepped in to go ahead and let's see if we can make this a successful Heron Fountain, and let's take a look.
That shit looks amazing.
Guys, I've got links to the other Heron fountains that we created on this channel and the links down below. Man, I hope y'all enjoyed watching this video. We had a daggum good time making it. Y'all check back in about 2 to 3 weeks. Guys, we're going to have something special for you. See y'all then.